you decided to build schools in underprivileged areas, but these are not what underprivileged schools look like. You decided as a principal that you will build incredibly lovely schools, extremely well-built schools, and those would be beacons of hopes in those areas which are underprivileged. Talk about that. I'm sure there was some pushback from donors in the beginning saying, "Okay, why don't you do something a little more basic? Why do you want to build such proper brick and mortar schools?" So tell us about the early conversations about that design principle.
See, Junaid, one of the things which we set for ourselves was that we will go to areas which are underserved, because there are children on the street, and a simple philosophy was to pick up the children off the streets into schools. Now, so the biggest number of people, children on the street, are those which are areas which are underserved. So that is why we went to the underserved areas. The idea was to take the school to the children rather than actually take the children to the school. The second thing was that we said that, underserved, poor children do not deserve poor schools. And when you actually park a school in the middle of a community, which is iconic for the community itself, the confidence level of the children straight away goes up.
We felt that this area was a neglected part of Pakistan, because these children had no opportunity of going to any schools, leave alone quality schools. So our role was to take the schooling system into the community. It becomes the heart of the community. And this is why TCF is where today, because we could have easily built a school in maybe a developed area for 4, 5, 6,000 children. But no, we said this is a difficult model, but plant it into a community where the children would walk to the school. But maybe there are no educated girls, so we would have to bring the teachers from a distant. But this was the whole idea behind going into the underserved communities. जुनैद, इसमें सबसे बुनियादी बात जो हम सबको दिल को लगती है कि the product of TCF is a product not based or not judged on education alone. Because way back हमने यही कहा था ना कि तालीम के साथ तरबियत, the values and the moral and spiritual growth of that child reflects out and out, of you can see that child when he goes back to his home, the home is cleaner. The whole, siblings and the parents are in a different mindset. A few years in TCF. So this is the beauty in the real TCF, that change which is coming about. And this is not in one family or one child. This is across the TCF family. Every household, every child, anywhere, from Gwadar to Khyber, you will see the same situation. The honesty, you heard about this story about this child who found a wallet with 12,000 rupees. He's Karachi के शाह फैसल टाउन में बच्चे को छठी या पांचवी जमात का बच्चा था, 13 or 14-year-old. He picks up that wallet, goes to the police station to return that wallet, and they phone up the owner of the wallet, and he says, "Why did you give it back to me? You could have easily taken it, but this is not my money. Why should I take it?" So this is what TCF is, building a strong moral and spiritual growth. I think that.
Before you end this point, Junaid, this is, the once they've come out of school, that's the beginning. It's not the end game. The end game is to see if they can help with the poverty at home. And they usually are able to, in different degrees, reduce poverty substantially. And the other is when they're confronted with choices, we find more and more coming back to us and telling us that the choice they took, we think it's a very positive outcome. ये अगर चीजें हो जाती हैं, तो we see a bright future. It will take time. See, the point is, this is not health where you give him an injection or a drip and 5 hours later he's good. This takes 18, 19, 20 years. But this is the way to go forward, and you have to be patient about it. And this is how all big, good changes, soft revolution changes, you need time. Inshallah.
I think what we look for is that by the time they leave TCF, they are able to make informed choices.